You might be wondering what the secret of Lameza Kasugi is, now that we realize that she's 21, and Lameza is like 36 or something. Well, according to my interns, it says that, Lameza is a stepdaughter of Lameza. She's not quite a blood, she's from a previous marriage. I don't buy that too much. I think she is more like an adopted. Just the Lameza family, the Kasugi family, maybe they like to adopt orphans that are big on adventure, so they can turn them into archaeologists. Previously on La Mulana 2, we explored the Hall of Malice, got a brand new laptop, and we did something horrible to Zilpud. Yeah, he will never be the same. Not at all. There he is. Ah, it's horrifying! He has hair! No, 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 this is all wrong. I wish I never bombed that statue. Let's go take our minds off of it. Let's do some adventure. Let's turn down the volume a little bit. Alright, I did not farm for the Angel Shield yet. I'm getting to it. Oh, did you know you could scan these? Yeah. I don't know if I've shown them off before. Like in the beginning of the game. Anyway, we're going to Takamagahara Shrine. We were told about a cog, we were told about twins, an ancient fiend, a dragon. We're in the dragon. Welcome to Dragon. We're in it right now. So we need to find some new rooms that we haven't gone into yet. I just happen to know where they'd be. They're hanging out with Steve. Hey Steve, I talked to Brahma. He was a pretty cool dude. He taught me how to find mantras and stuff. So, yeah. Good on him. Anyway, there is an entranceway right over there, where I was trying to jump before Blue Skeleton had happened. My button's starting to stick again. I don't like when buttons start to stick. You, right there. Hitting me with bones. Making me summon an ire. Yeah, I don't need any more fairies today anyway. Ire's the way to go. Welcome to this room. It's the Awagigahara room. Now, somebody translated this over on Steam discussions. There's a whole bunch of archaeologists. We're all grouped together. Awagigahara means something like the Fiend's Jaws. So keep that in mind while I'm fighting Fujin here. Or was it Fujin? The Angel Shield should have been able to deal with that guy. He has lightning powers. They're not very durable. And I have a Mjolnir. Try that again, buddy. Yeah, I got lightning for you. Fight lightning with lightning. Except my lightning isn't very accurate. Where are you going, lightning bolts? That's another reason why I want the cog. I don't want my lightning bolts doing this all the time. I gotta fix that. You can't fight a Bob in this state. That's why I want these bombs. Bombs are rare. Alright, get over here. I'm going to kill you with lightning bolts. It is my mission. I could just stab you in the face to death. But I'm going to lightning bolt you instead. Haha! Lightning beats lightning. Write that down in your coffee books. Pokemon got it wrong. Welcome to another part of the Awagigahara room. There is purple here. Purple means it goes to a different area. Keep that in mind while I kill all of these cloudy dudes. I need to get them out of here. They're gonna mess up my jumps. And I see a bird sigil over there. Where is this? It's Olympians. Hey, that's not snake people. That's bird people. They were hanging out in here. They're confused by all the Asia. Now, they're not archaeologists like me, so they don't know how to stand on this, hit this sigil, and get that thing going. I'm gonna have to check that out. I don't want to end up in lava, though. Actually, I do want to end up in lava. The heck with this spinny thing. I got a barrier suit. I got a Varia suit. Yeah. Hey, word of note. If you don't know Metroid, Varia suit was originally called the barrier suit. Now, I made a mistake here before. I thought this area had ice on it. Or was it over here? Nah. Neither of these areas have ice on them. I thought it did, so I was avoiding this room, but I still had to deal with Fujin and Raijin because, you know, Mjolnir. Anyway, we need the Gale Fibula, but not quite yet. No, let's not get ahead of ourselves, because over here, there's some Crushy, and there's a wall that we're gonna bounce on and get crushed. We don't want that. Yeah, it was red for a reason. Now we're ready to run. Ready, set, go! See? There was that extra Crushy there. You couldn't see it. It was going to jape you. And now I got ourselves another item. Another weapon. There's the flare gun. He was my good friend in the last game, too. The flares. They shoot directly overhead, unlike the spears that kind of just arc a little bit. But there's another secret to this room. It has to do with that purple. It has to do with texts. Enchanted the colossal dragon's neck. Heaven and earth grind fire, wind flow into the sea. Which means we have to do this here at the Infernal Fiend's jaw. So, heaven and earth grind fire, wind flow into the sea. Him and Eurosayer Elder Vinder. Him and Eurosayer Elder Vinder. That drains the lava and leads into a new area, which we've been in before. Heaven's Labyrinth. You see, we've ended up right between the statues. These arms were not blocking anything. And we're into twins. We got the cog of Antiquity. Oh, and we could also get struck by laser power because we hit it with a shuriken. Can't hit it with a shuriken. That eye is still there. But this is the twins. Thanks a lot for your cog, buddies. We read a tablet saying that the twins are defending the cog of the fiend, and we pried open the jaws of the fiend by using that mantra. So this text is now deleted. So we got a cog. What can we do with cog? I know what we can do with cog. Let's go to the other side of Ancient Chaos. The Totem Port. Now we could go to, what the heck is his name? I can't remember. Hi, Abzu. I met Brahma too. We're meeting all the gods again. I bet they're really happy about me solving the Brahma puzzle, because they sure couldn't. They're gods. They don't really care. They know where everything is. They're omniscient. Anyway, no, what was it? It's the place where we got the Mulbrook data. Yeah, that's what it's called. The place where we got Mulbrook data. Ah, Takemikazuchi, yeah. This place again. Could have sworn this floor is breakable, but it's not. So we've been here before. We were solving Brahma at the time. We don't need to know about Vedas texts or anything like that. Our interest is in this room. We need the cog of Antiquity. It's an ancient cog. I like how Lumiza is just like holding it. Like she's gonna throw it, like a discus. Maybe she could use it as like an ancient shield. Like some of the Phantasy Star Online, like ultimate mode shields. They look like gears and stuff. I miss that game. Why did Sega have to chintz out with Phantasy Star Online 2? Talk about Antiquity. Anyway, we need cog for here. That opens up that area down there. Make sure you have the Egg of Creation handy, because Takemikazuchi's breath is in this room, and we need to immediately clear it. Because we got a buddy in here, and he would be gonna be happy to see us once we hit this sigil. Okay, maybe he's late. There he is. She is. Stop doing that. She has explosive powers. If you did not clear the gas, you'd be getting exploded a whole bunch. Also, she's resistant to fire attacks. So if you happen to have any of those, don't decide to whip them out against her, because that won't end well for you. I'm just going to use chakrams because I can. Even though they don't do a hell of a lot of damage, and they're pretty rare, and they break on impact. I'm not happy about that. I got other ways to solve her. It's called weapon. Yeah, just get into my katana every time you pass by. Wish I had a better down-attacking weapon, because these platforms are not working in my favor. What else do I got to throw at her? Here, have some caltrops. Caltrop time! In the face with caltrops. Wow, that's actually quite effective. I saw Deceased Crab do this on the Virtua. Now, how about I just stand my ground here, and just double jump over her head. Oh, my health is going somewhere. I don't know where it's going. I don't have time to answer this message. I'm busy fighting a Belial right now. Yeah, this is a good way to do it. Double jump and then swing. What is that? I don't know what it is, but it looks evil. You have something to say? What is it? Oh no! Alsedana! Now this is gonna have to wait. He's not with us! Somebody told him Lumisa solved the Brahma puzzle and he was like, oh good, finally! And that was it. He was just waiting for someone to solve Brahma, that's all it was. And news travels slow around here, apparently. Alsedana! His tent is closed. Also, I didn't think I saw any villagers in town, either. No, wasn't there a lady walking around here? Everything's closed up. I wonder if Zelpud is checking this out. He's definitely checking this out. Something bad has happened. Well, obviously, Alsedana is dead now. So hopefully this doesn't result in some kind of item, because that would cheapen his death now, wouldn't it? A moment of silence for Alsedana. He was a good philosopher. He gave me information. Well, at least he gave Lumisa information. Well, I guess he gave Lumisa some too. You tell those last rites, Elder Zelpud. Also, he doesn't have his hair now. He took the toupee off, out of respect. Poor Alsedana. There's nothing we can do now. I heard the Valkyries come from the dead. Nah, it doesn't seem to be working. How about Egg of Creation? No, that doesn't restore life, that just creates it. Well, he doesn't have anything important. Oh man, that put a downer on today's mood. Oh, hey guys! At least he was able to see off the ceiling of it, La Mulana. And he got his retirement he always wanted. Yeah, we haven't met Giltorio the entire game. I have his data even. So you must be Giltorio. Are you wearing an ocarina? Well, he's the Philosopher of Wisdom, which means he also bears the Triforce of Wisdom. That's the Ocarina of Time. So he's been searching for items and life forms that might have invaded after La Mulana fell. Now the Lucapala are causing trouble in Eglana. They've stolen several relics. We probably recovered a few of them. They're also looking for the secret treasure of life. Lumisa and Shorin have that. They're sharing it now. They learned to share. And here, have a Mulana jewel. I bet this breaks curses and whatnot. Being able to get the jewel part, though, it used to be a lot fancier. You could break curses with it. Now, at least Alsedana is good for something. Man, that's kind of rude, isn't it? Well, at least he got us this treasure. He's gonna oversee Eglana. I guess that means he's gonna stay in Alsedana's hut, which is gonna be a little creepy. Oh no, Mulbrick! Don't cry! She's not up to talking to us right now. Don't worry, it'll be okay. We'll do this for Alsedana. So that scene happens randomly once you get a certain point into the game. A lot of people have gotten it happen random times all over the place. No one seems to know what triggers it. It just happens to be something to do with the cog, something to do with Acre Creation. No one has figured it out yet, I don't think. I haven't been checking in with my archaeologists in a while. But there we go, we got a Mulana Talisman. We'll use it only for good. Just a stone now. Well, we could take this back to Ancient Chaos, the backside. That's some really beautiful music, too. I like that. That was really good. I don't know if it was Samiro in charge of the sound this time around, or it was somebody else, but someone had it going on right. Someone was having a good day. I like some good La Mulana music. But at least we have the Mulana Talisman now. I'll tell you a little story. I didn't get that event until I killed, like, pretty much all of the bosses. Like, almost every single one. I think Hell was the only one that was left. And she's the 9th boss. Just to give you my little story on how long it took before I triggered it the first time around. I bet everyone else is going to have a different story too, because it seems to be on some kind of weird timer. Yep, back into this place again. At least we don't have to clear the combustible gas anymore. We could just get the treasure. But don't just go walking in there like you did in La Mulana and just hit the chest. You've got to use this on it first. Then you can hit the chest. If not, it'll try to kill you. Now we got the power band. This upgrades our Mjolnir. Now it could properly track enemies again. Which means we could use it for things that require specific lightning strikes. I need to power up on some lightning though. I need to head to Dark Star-Lords. That usually has the most lightning. It has those statues all over the place, and they say, no, don't touch me with your sword. And then I touched them with the sword anyway, because I don't listen to statues. Talking statues, who ever heard of that? I think there's some statues up here. Yeah, there's one statue up here. I'm gonna need that lightning power. Gimme. Oh yeah, I forgot, I don't have Mjolnir equipped. And one more. I said one more! Alright, how am I gonna do this without getting struck with lightning a 4th time? Like that. Now I'm taking this lightning to, Eternal Prison Gloom. I'm gonna pay a visit to Bob! Time to kill Bob! I couldn't achieve this in Twin Peaks. I'm gonna wait for this to turn green. There we go. Bob is in service. The doctor is in. I prescribe lightning bolts. Goodbye, Bob. The archaeologist is not what they seem. That's the only way to kill Bob. You have to strike him with 3 lightning bolts charged at point blank, and you can only do that with the power band. We got the final Sigil. Death Sigil. And this allows us to open this ladder out. Also, icy images. There's a data. Which means this is a room of mirrors. Data's over here. We got Bob data. Let's read about Bob now that he's dead. It's a doppelganger, basically. The current form is one it saw last, one of the first children. If it sees new prey, it'll change into them instead. Which happened to have been Lumniza. So, this will lead us to, Svatha's Gate. We've been here, we got the Spalder. I think there was supposed to be a dude around here, but I think I'm thinking of another area. And we can't use this gate out anymore, because we opened the floor under it by killing Bob. So what else could we do with targeted lightning? Not much yet, but how about we go and get time? It's time for time, everybody! Let's go on a journey through all time. Time is changing all the time. It's time to go to time. What's that? You don't really want to? You're gonna miss your show? Don't be silly, friend! Come on, it's time to go! We're gonna head back to that room that we met Ratatoskr in. Also, there's another thing I want to do in that room with Ratatoskr in it. I need to say a specific word. It's been welling up inside me for some reason. Actually, maybe I should hold on to that word a little while longer, because I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Yeah, we need to learn some stuff first, before I could spill that word out. So you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. At least I spoiled you on it. Also, we can automatically kill skeletons with the power of perfume. At least the white ones. But at least you can do this in this room right now. We got a cog. We got a cog machine. Cog it! This is gonna drop this entire room down into that giant gap we saw before. I think I just crushed Large Man. Also, I don't think you can get the Lamizza data anymore if you missed it. But that lets us get into this part of the room. Oh, right. Yeah, we can already get into that part of the room by going the other way. The real trick is up here. We can walk on top of the room now. This entire thing is called the Pit of Time, because it leads us to time. I already solved the Sigil that opens its chest for the Lamp of Time. We got a whole bunch of usable items in this video. Oh yeah, by the way, tablet from Samaranta. Let's read about Freya. Everyone wants my attention today. Alsedana had to get it by dying. Giltorio had a jewel. Now Freya's got something for us. Although Elda Zelpa, that's the Lamp of Time. It's a super item. Blow out the flame and you stop time. You use a candle stand of time to light it. It stops enemies, and also it stops enemies for the entire duration. Even if you change rooms, the enemies will still be stopped. So don't screw around with it, okay? I'm screwing around with this. The heck with you guys, I got time powers for one specific reason, to screw with them. What can I screw around with time first? Also, you don't stand in front of the candlestick of time and it just refills. You gotta use it. So let's go to the roots of Yggdrasil. I have a theory. And as a good archaeologist, I need to test this theory before I put it out there for the scientific community. That golden rock, the power of the stars, we've seen it way, way before. Like a long time ago. This room right here. If anyone remembers the Alpha, you know what happens if we destroy that pillar down there. But I have an autosave, and I also have time powers. So let's try something. Otherwise, I'm going to use my other solution. Also, why is this islet? I forgot, I have to say something in this room, don't I? Oh, what was it? I think it was Earth. I think I have to say Earth at him. Yeah, it was Earth. So that gave us a little platform to stand on. So let's try the time powers. The platform is the reason why I'm trying time powers on this. Zawarudo! Break this, and we get crushed by rock. Okay, the power of stars is not swayed by time. So I do have another solution. The problem with that room is it has that platform there and makes you think, hey, that might stop the rock. And no, it does not stop the rock. You might think I have time powers. That'll stop the rock. It doesn't stop the rock. The only thing I know of that stops the rock is what I've done in the alpha. It's like there's no other solution besides the ability to do this. Because otherwise you can't get to whatever that is in the wall. I see it over there. It's the power of the stars. Maybe the Destiny tablet had something to do with it, but there is another solution. It's called breaking this thing and teleporting out of the room. Goodbye, platform. And when we go back into that room, the rock will still be broken, but we will not be dead underneath it. Also, why am I not Valkyrie? I'm Valkyrie for Alsedana right now. This is in honor of him. So I broke this rock. The rock will stay forever broken. And we can get in here. And we get the Pyramid Crystal. Like the tablet said, the Pyramid Crystal is kept from going to heaven by a rock from the stars. If anyone else has a solution for that, I am all ears, because I have no idea. Otherwise, you're going to get struck by lightning from the eyeball, and Or get crushed, of course. Anyway, next time on La Mulana 2, we mess around more with time, mess around more with the cog. Probably the time first, because it alluded to what I was talking about before, which was probably a lot of things. Good night, folks.